So I'm not going to sit here and blue hat my way into a 100-point season, but I am telling you that Laffy is going to score 67 points. Yeah, 68 points.
Yeah.
And then you are going to be pumped full of lead by people.
Me?
Yeah, because
I didn't say anything bad.
the Blue Shirts, the New York Rangers, Broadway, MSG.
Come on.
Last year they went 39, 36, and 7 for 85 points, finished 5th in the Met. This year, they will finish. You want to go first?
No.
I'll go first. 3, 2, 1, 5th.
8th. Just kidding. I'm just kidding, guys. What'd you say?
I said 5th.
5th as well.
You have 5th.
I
Wow,
have 5th,
yeah. This one was tricky for me because I do think the Rangers are going to bounce back in air quotes.
I think the Rangers are going to be scrappy this year.
Me too. They were scrappy last year,
Yeah,
pal.
they're
They were
gonna be-
scrappy last year.
But they had no business being that bad.
Agree.
I picked them first. I thought they were going to win the match.
Yeah, I think, Christ, I might have too.
Yeah.
I had them way up there.
Yeah.
They had no business being that bad. I think they are going to be better this year, and I almost took them 4th, and I wouldn't hate that pick at all. For my list, that's still out because I do think they're not going to get in top 3. But I think they're right there in terms. They're going to be. It's going to be a competitive season for the Rangers all year. You're going to be fighting for a playoff spot till the very end of the season. What for the Rangers fans out there right now who are going, you are so dumb. We've got our captain, JT Miller, back, and everybody's going to be so good now, even though they were not good last year. We have Adam Fox, who's Bobby Orr reincarnate. For all those Rangers fans,
Yeah.
what is best case scenario?
You know what? First of all, little olive branch. I actually think we're going to have a great season from Rangers fans. I think there's going to be a small collection of crazies, as every fan base has, but I think Rangers fans have seemed very level-headed in a place of acceptance of what this season is about. I think we're going to get great seasons from JT Miller. I think we're going to get great seasons from Vincent Trocheck. I also believe that the expectations are kind of set with this group, and I think they're going to be met. And I think that is 5th. I think maybe they'll be flirting with a wild card spot. I don't think so because I think the Atlantic teams in this area are so much better. Interestingly enough, other than Gabe, who I hope plays on that first line.
Yeah.
Gabe Perreault, to me, is a center. I don't know how you feel about that. I just think I think the way Gabe sees the ice. Now, you could make the argument for maybe Gabe is a Kucherov. He's a Panarin, frankly, who plays on the wing and is your playmaker. Mitch Marner. I actually think that they have very similar playing. I should have said Mitch Marner from the start. But I love the idea of him being a general in the middle and playing center. Now, that said, with Vinny Trocheck and JT Miller, I would rather Gabe Perreault play on a first line with Trocheck and Panarin than him play third line center. So
yes, same. Yes, big time.
So I'd love Gabe Perreault to have a full year. Gabe Perreault is not going to have 80 points, but I think Gabe Perreault is going to show everyone every bit of what he was at BC and why he was such a high pick for the New York Rangers. I love the kid. I love the person. I love the player. I actually have really high expectations for several players on this team who might surprise you. I think Adam Fox is going to have a career year.
Okay.
I think putting Vladislav Gavrikov with Adam Fox is going to do wonders for Adam Fox's game. I don't think Adam Fox, no disrespect to anyone he's played with in the last 4 or so years, I don't think anyone he has played with has been this sturdy of a reliable partner to a great puck-moving type defenseman. We saw a lot of minutes that Brant Clark got to play with Gavrikov last year in LA. They're similar players. Puck-moving, great vision, great intelligence defenseman, and that is the most underrated part of Foxy's game. He has a fucking hockey brain. And I just think you put a guy like Gavi there and you give him the opportunity to go, be me, be myself, be the best parts of my game. So I'm really excited for Fox this season. I know he's pissed off about the Four Nations talk.
Oh, yeah.
Pissed off about Olympics talk. A lot of people saying he's not going to be on that team. So I think he's going to be great. Not just saying this because we love him, but I actually think we might be surprised. Maybe this is my surprise. I think we might be surprised by Matt Rempe this year.
Matt Rempe going to score double-digit goals.
Yeah. I love that.
Dude?
I love that take. I think like a 15 to 18 goals from Rempe makes a ton of sense.
18?
I just think the way he's been.
Did you say 18?
Yeah, dude. Matthew Olivier scored like 18 goals last year.
Well, let's ease him into it.
I just think Rempe is going to be an important part of this roster.
I think he could score 10 goals.
I think he's going to be an important part of this roster.
Would be fucking...
I think he's going to play, 65 plus games this year, and I know he's been working his ass off.
Sure.
So I'm like, fucking A, man. We were talking to Kopi the other day, and he was like, when that kid grows into his body, because he's huge, he still hasn't even grown into his body. Yeah. You wonder what he could become. Like, he says he's been working on keeping his elbows down, getting better, skating, transition game. All of a sudden, this kid works his butt off, grows into the body more, gets rid of the deer legs. He could be a problem.
He's going to score 10 goals. Here's best case scenario. Everything you just said about Adam Fox, completely true. He goes, you think I suck at Four Nations? And maybe I wasn't that good at Four Nations? And maybe you're entitled to your opinion, but maybe you're also a bitch.
Yeah.
And maybe I'm working harder than I've ever had in my whole life, and now I'm going to make the Olympic team.
Sure.
And I'm going to get a Norris votes again. Hey, Shesty, you know how we ask you to make 50 saves a game? And he goes, yeah, it sucks. And we go, well, we haven't totally fixed that. But he goes, don't care. 50 saves a game, on your head, Vezina finalist, Vezina win.
Wow.
Boom.
Special.
Yep. Then JT Miller goes, you see this right here? See this on the back? That's a J. See that right there? That's a T. You see this?
I'm the captain.
That's a fucking C.
Yep.
This is my team. I never should have left. I'm back where I belong. I'm playing the best hockey of my life. Vincent Trocheck goes like this. See how this isn't a C? Doesn't matter. This is my team too. And I'm the guy in the locker room that everybody's listening to, that everybody loves, keeping it light, keeping it hard work, and keeping it loose.
Come on. You're firing me up.
Panarin goes like this. I don't know what's going on, but I am going to score a lot of goals. And I go, that's fine. Just.
You think he's going to score a lot of goals?
Oh, yeah. I go,
it's not usually his MO.
But it is now, dude. Didn't he have 30 last year?
Yeah, well, he had his career high 2 years ago, I believe.
That's what it was, 2 years ago.
But I mean, last year he had 37 still.
Oh, yeah. Okay, dude, That's what I'm saying. He's going to score a lot of goals. He's now dialed in. And then Laffy, dude. And then my guy Laffy.
I don't want to hear this.
People are going to be, Dan, you are going to have your grave fucking danced on. You are going to have your grave danced on this year because Laffy, dude.
Hey, you know that clip from The Walking Dead where that old guy looks at.
No spoilers.
Josh. Nope. What's happening to my brain?
Andrew Lincoln.
No. John Bernthal.
Oh, yeah.
And he goes, I know what kind of man you are. I know you don't believe a word that you're saying. Right
I know I do. Dan, I'm telling you.
I know that you're lying.
No. First of all, I said this is best case scenario. This is best case scenario for the Rangers. I already said that.
Yeah.
But also, you were going to have your fucking grave dug, dropped in it alive, and then danced on because Laffy went like this. For those at home, Laffy went 31 points, and he plays full seasons, dude. This guy does not miss hockey games. I got to give him credit for that. He went
tough motherfucker.
31 points, 39 points, 57 points, and the blue shirt fans came out the woodwork.
He had 157 points that year.
And then last year,
he had 108. Gordon Bombay hit 198 points that season, as far as Rangers fans were concerned.
And he dominated 45. So I'm not going to sit here and blue hat my way into a 100-point season, but I am telling you that Laffy is going to score 67 points. Yeah, 68 points.
Yeah.
And then you are going to be pumped full of lead by people.
Me?
Yeah, because
I didn't say anything bad.
No, but it doesn't matter, dude. When he gets back on a superstar trajectory at only age 24, when he has 68 points at age 24, your grave is going to be danced on.
Okay.
This is best case scenario for the Rangers, and if they do all that, by the way, they will make playoffs.
Okay.
No, they won't. They're still going to finish fourth.
Yeah.
But they could make playoffs because there's no guarantee that it's 2 Atlantic wildcards. Best case scenario, I think they could finish fourth.
Okay.
What goes wrong is what has been going wrong. It's these guys are older and they are declining.
Yeah.
And they've been asking Shesty to make 50 saves a game because they play bad Team D. And he goes,
Holy
bro,
moly,
stop.
that guy.
And then you're cooked.
Yeah. What goes wrong for me is distractions.
Yeah.
Kind of similar to what you're saying, but to me, distractions. There's been a lot of talk about things going on with this team over the years, and everyone hears it. Rangers fans, rightfully so, get frustrated by it. We don't need no stinking distractions.
Dude.
And I think making JT Miller captain was a conscious move to try to help eliminate that, the no BS shirts.
Mm-hmm.
Now, that's great.
But sometimes there is BS.
Yeah. That's great. You can make as many shirts as you want, pal. But there's a chance that I walk past that locker room and it smells like a fucking barn house.
Because there's BS everywhere.
There's bullshit everywhere. It's full of it. You need pitchforks to get it out of that locker room.
Dude,
make your shirts. Make a tank top. I don't care. There still might be BS.
You know when Gordon Bombay is burning his cardboard effigy?
This is a distraction. His Hendrix hockey.
This is a distraction.
Yeah.
This is a distraction in a firing bin.
This is a firing barrel. This is a distraction in a firing barrel.
Dude, you know what I want them what could happen is they go like this. You know what this is? You know what this shirt is? This is bullshit.
Yeah. You know what this is? Dude. This is a trough of literal bullshit.
The irony of a no BS shirt being bullshit is so good.
Listen, that's what I'm saying. I love it. I love the attitude. I love the idea, guys. I love the idea of no bullshit. God. But can you actually produce no bullshit? Yep. The distractions could be, I love what you said. JT Miller, Vinny Trocheck, two best buds being the leaders of this team. That's a great recipe. But there's a world where the distractions remain. And my fear is we have a guy like Artemi Panarin who he still had 89 points or something, but he has a lesser year than he had the year before. Maybe he's something like last year, maybe a little bit worse. And then you start wondering, is his age getting to him? Is his interest levels waning? The big one is Mika Zibanejad. My bet, for better or worse, is Mika Zibanejad is not on this team by the end of the season.
Yeah.
I just see, Kreids goes, Trouba goes. Zibanejad almost feels like there is I'm looking at the roster and I'm looking at, we always say it, they're so similar to Boston.
I know, it's crazy.
It's very crazy. And I look at him as almost like you're a piece from the old Rangers. It would be best if you went off and succeeded somewhere else. Yep. And that would be fantastic for the Rangers to get his cap hit off the books. So you want to talk about the Kirill Kaprizov to New York, which I think is unlikely. I also don't think it's smart for this New York team to pay Kirill Kaprizov $16 to $17 million a year with what they're trying to do.
He's friends with Panarin.
I know.
Dan.
I know.
They're friends.
There's several of them, Chris.
Dan, he's got friends on this team.
Several. But let's talk about that realistically. Let's talk about a Kirill Kaprizov to this team. Big city. We know Russians like New York City. Yeah. That is the best part of that.
Yeah, correct.
But again, from a roster building standpoint, is giving Kirill Kaprizov with this current Rangers group $16 to $17 million a year smart? I don't think so. That was my point. But if you were to be able to move a guy like Zibanejad, then you're like, it makes it a little more palatable. Mm-hmm. I don't know if you can, though. So the distractions are the enemy of the New York
What
Rangers.
Could go wrong is the organization itself falls apart around them, and you're like, God damn it, dude. Give me a big surprise, Rangers fans, this year, good or bad, that you're like, wow.
I'm sorry I keep doing like points and stuff, but I really feel this one. Will Cooley is going to have 30 goals and 70 points this year.
Oh my God. That would be sick. I think he's extremely good.
I think he's fantastic.
I was going to say 75 assists.
I think he's the most exciting player on this roster. As far as like trajectory, maybe Gabe.
One thing we haven't brought up is new coach bump. It's tough because I have negative predictions for the Rangers, and I also said Sullivan is in the something to prove category, I think, in our coaching thing, just because I was like, man, it's going to be interesting. Were you a coach that had just a bad roster in Pittsburgh, or is it like your system isn't fitting this squad either? I think, unfortunately, the big surprise is for the Rangers is, let me check this first, Dan. This would be good.
Do it.
Last year, goals for, they were fourth. Goals against, they're right in the middle. My big surprise is the D. Like, I just really worry. I'm not totally sold on like, oh, Adam Fox worked his bag off and now he's ready. And Gavrikov is like, we paid him all this money and he's so sick, and we didn't even need Keandre. And I am currently like, I'm not sure any of that is true.
Yeah.
That's what you would like to believe right now. So unfortunately, my biggest surprise, I think, might be how low the Rangers rank in defensive performance in the NHL. They're going to be like, oh, fuck me, dude. I think the other guys will get better. I think you'll see a better season from Panarin, from Mika, from Laff, but it just won't. It won't add up. The math still won't math. And then
I also think they're going to start hot.
Oh, okay. I mean, they need to.
I think through 20, people are going to be like, oh my God, we're sick. And it might just get long in the tooth, but I think they start hot.
I like that a lot.